How's it going, guys? Again, so all right, in the last video we were working on our dashboard, all right, and like I said before, the main bulk of the design is going to rely heavily on Bootstrap. So first, let me show you what I'm talking about, or let me show you a component. All right, so I downloaded all these components from Bootstrap. So the main one I want to focus on is the Offcanvas. So this one is the latest component that you will get with the latest version of Bootstrap. So basically, what you see here, let me just close this. What you see here is the default of Canvas. Um, I just copied it from the site and pasted it within this HTML file, and then this one over here is a canvas that's going to display from the right. So, but let me show you what I mean. So look, I downloaded these components. So if I show you, let me go back a bit. So I downloaded these Bootstrap packages from the Bootstrap website. When I upload this video, I'll leave a link in the description below. Um, I don't have what you call it. I don't have access to the internet at the moment to show you what I mean, but I downloaded these packages from Bootstrap, and so um, if I were to show you, you will get these packages. Where was I? I think I was in here. No, I was in, I think it was site, and then I think it was it context? I mean content. Yeah, it was content. All right. So all these components, if you want the code, you will get it off within that package if you follow that route that I just took now. So if you check, where's the off con? Okay, here's the off converse. I mean converse file. So if you download the packages, you will get access to these. But let me show you the ones that I copied off of these files. So let's take this one here. By the way, this is not within the dashboard file that we created earlier on. So, but let me show you with this one. So if I take this, right, copy it, and then I'm gonna come into the dashboard page that we did earlier on. So this was the main page header, right? So after where it says main page header here, let's do another container, right? Okay, and then container. All right, so I'm pasting that off canvas component that I copied from that page of mine. As you can see, this is what it contains. Right, if you go back to the page, right, okay, you're gonna get these two buttons here, and then these two buttons, it's basically these two over here, right, and then this is the off canvas um, body over here. Okay, so now for this to work, we also need the Bootstrap bundle, what you call it, the Bootstrap JS file. So if you come back, so in the distribution folder here, you should get uh, that Bootstrap bundle file. So I'm just gonna click here and copy this, and then I'm gonna come back here within our project, and then I'm gonna create. Oh, I already have a JS folder, so I'm gonna reveal this in Explorer. All right. So let's go in there and then paste this. Okay. So now we're gonna link this at the top. Let's just link it after the CSS files. So we're gonna say script source. We're gonna say JS and then backslash bootstrap.js. Okay. And you come back here. So if I click here, here comes the off canvas. So initially when I did this project, I had the exact same idea. I didn't know that the latest Bootstrap folder had this particular functionality, so I decided to just copy that and then use it instead of trying to do my own one. Um, I just found it a bit easier. So, but like I said, I copied these from the Bootstrap website, and then also if you download the package, the Bootstrap package, you will find these where I showed where I went to earlier on. So, but in any case, if you remember within the project video, I had a button here or a button on the right side, and then if you click on it, it will show this off canvas on the left. And then there's another one as well. This one is a little bit easier to read because there's nothing within it. So this one will display from the right. So if you check here, for it to show on the right, it needs to have that off canvas end over there, which means you can copy this as well. Come back here. So this is the first container. Let's create another one, right? Uh, and say container. I'm doing this so that they're all sitting on this within their own containers. So if we just indent here, so now let's go back to the page. There's another button here, toggle right. So if you click that one, it shows this one, the off canvas to the right. Okay. So now let's just clean this up. So here within, you see where it says off canvas body. Both elements have them. Everything goes within the off canvas body. So within this one, we can remove all of this. We can remove. Let me see. We don't actually have to. Here we can type transact, and then here, let's see. Wait, let's go back to the website. All right. So if you click the first one, see it's. Oh, did it save it? Yeah, it did. Off canvas body. Which one is it? Okay. Let me see again. Okay, transact. Did they show in there? So I was actually supposed to edit this one at the top here. No, no, no. It's this one. All right. You know what? Let's just clean all of this up. So I'm gonna remove everything here within the transact body so that we can see. Let's just do this. So we can see what we are looking at, and that's gonna be before that first off canvas div. And let's just indent it. Um, Here will be start of off canvas body, right? And I'm gonna copy that, and then it's gonna be here before the end of no, it's gonna be here before the end of the container, right? And then actually, let's move this. Let's move this. It's gonna confuse us. And then let's move there over there. So now look, the off canvas body, you can place it anywhere because by default it's gonna sit on top of all of the elements. Like as you can see, if I click here, it's gonna sit on top of all of the elements. But the body that calls this off canvas, the buttons that call it, they can sit anywhere within the page. In fact, let's remove the link one. Let me remove that, right? And then let me see again. Okay, it's gone. If I click there, it still works, right? So now, um, so this one will be the transact button, right? So let me remove that primary button color. So here we're gonna give it an ID of btn. No, it's transact btn, right? And then I'm gonna take this, copy that name that we just did, and here we'll say transact button. Okay, and so I want this to have the same color as the button that we create, the login button on the landing page. So let's just come in here and copy these colors here, and then place it there. The color will be white. No, actually, the color is going to be the default one, right? So let's check it out. Um, Sorry, this is supposed to be an ID, right? Right, as you can see, click there, it's going to show that. So now I want this button to be on this side of the page, right? So we can come in here. First thing we need to do is say um, display, sorry, deflex, right? And so this one we can then in the class say margin start and then say auto, right? If we do that, it's going to sit at the left. All right, so now this is the button that calls the canvas that's going to show the transaction forms here, right? And then let's see, here within the body, like I said, this can actually sit anywhere within the page, right? So I'm taking it out of that container, and then I'm just going to place it right before the the main page header item. um, okay, so let me just fix this, right, and place it there. All right, so this is the off canvas body. This consists of, if you click here, this is this particular navigation pane on this side, along with the um, what you call it, the dark, the light gray opacity div over there. So um, this is sitting always by default. This is going to sit on top of all of the items the moment you click that button to call it, so it can sit anywhere. And then within the container we can keep it, the container that calls this, in fact, let me name it as uh, let me see, let me just say transact of canvas. Let me remove that body over there, right? I'm just doing this so that we don't get confused, right? And then this is the body in which all the stuff that we're gonna need. Uh, if I show you there, uh, if you click there, that's the gibberish that we just typed in there. So um, by the way, for this thing to work, again, you need the latest version of Bootstrap. Don't forget that, right? So this can sit here, and then again, this one over here, the off canvas. This is this one that comes out from the right side. If you click this toggle right off canvas, this is this one. So this one is for when we display the form, for when we create accounts. So again, this one we can take, let me do the exact same thing. I'm gonna click, um, I'm gonna take it from here where it says off canvas end, take that part, and then you can also place it right below where we put in our transact off canvas, right? Let me just fix this. Let me copy that. Okay, so these two off canvases can sit anywhere, like I said. By default, they're not going to display. They only display once you click these buttons over here, right? So that one or this one, right? So the buttons themselves can sit anywhere, and then within the code, you can sit these canvases, off canvases anywhere. Okay, so now we can take this button here, right? Let me do this, right? Off can, let's just name it that, and then copy. All right. Let's just type here forms accounts form container, and then here let's just type transactions form container. Okay, so now we can take this button here, the one, the button we were taking is, it's this one. Let's set it within the same container as this one, but it's gonna sit on the left on this side. So let me close this. So let's copy that, and then we can remove this container over here, right? And so let's put it before that one. So here we're gonna say this is the transact button, right? And then let's just put indent this onto the next line. So let's, okay, this one will be add new account. All right, so this one will, let's give this one the same color, even though in the original I wasn't using the same color, but let's give this one the same color as the um, registration form. No, it's register, right? Let's give it the same color as this button, right? So here we'll just remove the that PTN primary. So here we'll say ID um, accounts. Let's say add account PTN, right? And copy that, and then we're gonna come here within the it's an ID, right? Then we can copy what we had for the registration button from here, right? And then come back here and then just paste that in there. All right, so let's see how it looks. Let's go back. All right, so um, let's see, let's change the color to white for that one. All right, I want these buttons to be a bit bigger, so let's just change here and say, let's see, is it BTN MD? Same thing here, it's going to be BTN MD, right? That's the same size. Let's try large. Yeah, I like that. I'm gonna do the same for the transact button. Wait, hold on. This is the transact button. Yeah. Okay, by default, I think it's changing to that size because of how this one is. But let's just do the exact same thing. See, yeah, I think it's fine. All right, so let's give them a box shadow. So I'll do that within this class. I'll say shadow, and then same thing here. I'll say shadow. So, all right, so I don't know if you can see it there, but they both have shadows now. So again, when you want to add an account, you click there, and then here when you want to transact, you click there. Let's just add an icon here. Class FA, FA, I think it was credit card. There it is. That's the credit card. I don't know what we can add here. Icon, let's say class FA, then FA. I don't know if it has a money, let's say wallet. Wait, hold on. I don't know if there's a wallet. I think there is. Okay, it's not displaying. Oh, that's why. Okay, yeah, it does have a wallet one. Right, I don't know. What do you guys think? I think it's fine for now in terms of what we need for that, and then what we need for this part. Okay, so like I said, guys, look, I know maybe what I was just doing now may have been confusing a bit, but let's just recap again. So these components that I'm copying from, the off-canvas component that I copied from, I got it from the, like I said, I downloaded the Bootstrap package. Let me go back, right? Uh, I downloaded these packages from the Bootstrap website, and then you can come into this one, the distribution one, the dist package only gives you the files, the CSS files and the JS files that you need. See, that's them in here, and the CSS files are in here. So, but then now this one here at the top, this one has everything, including the CSS and JS files that I just showed you. But it also has that original code that you would get from the website. So if you come in, I think we went to, was it site? And then we went to data. No, what was it? Content. Yeah, it was content. Then you come to docs. Then you come to that 5.0. And then here you're going to get the various components that you would get at the site itself. If I click this, it's not going to work because of how the style sheets are set up. But um, if you go directly within the folders themselves, so if I come in here where it says components, you will get the various CSS, the various files that you would get from the site itself. So if you come into your VS Code or whatever editor you're using, and then you come in here, you can just drag this, and then it will open up within VS Code. And if I close this, you will get everything that I just did. As you can see here, there's the component. Well, by default, the main one, by default, the off canvas that you're gonna get, it's gonna open. Sorry, it's gonna open from the right. It's gonna show from this side, and then if you want one that's gonna show on the left, on the right side. Sorry, the other one's gonna show from the left. If you want the one that shows on the right, if you come into that file we just opened, you see here it says off canvas start, which is gonna start from the beginning. But if you come down, there is one where okay, this one is gonna come from the top, right? And then this one is the one that's gonna come from the right side. So if you downloaded the Bootstrap package and you go to the directory that I just showed you, you can just copy this and paste it within your um, file, and then like I said, you can place it anywhere within the file. And then what it's gonna do is that by default, it's not gonna display. It's only gonna show after you click the button that points to that particular off canvas. So for example, here's the data target over here, off canvas right. And if you look at the button that you just styled, this is our button. And if you look at the off canvas, the ID, as you can see there, as you can see, this button over here is pointing towards that one. So when we click this off canvas that we pasted at the top here is going to come out from the right side. And then this one by default, off canvas example, is linked to the transact button that we just set up now. When you click it, this off canvas body thing is going to come from the left side. So if you have if you did download the bootstrap um, what you call it, bootstrap files along with the bootstrap css, I mean the bootstrap css file along with the bootstrap.js file, you should, oh by the way, the latest version, right, version 5, if you have that one, this should work fine. So you can just pause the video, copy what you see here, and then after you've done that, just copy what you see here, and you should be able to have both, the one that comes from the right and the one that comes from the left. Okay, so again guys, you don't have to do it this way, but if you want to create multiple pages where you will have a page for that has the form for the payments form, or the page that has the um, transfer form and all of that, you can do it that way. You don't need to do it this way, but I just wanted everything to be contained within one page. But don't stress about this again. When we get to IntelliJ, what's going to happen is we're going to put these files in components, because actually I'll explain the other thing within the next video. So yeah, I think I should end this one here. Hopefully you were able to see what I was doing. Apologies if you haven't, but just pause the video if you can. Just copy what I'm doing. If you are following what I'm doing here, and that's if you have the bootstrap file. Otherwise, if you don't, just use whatever style that you want to use. And yeah, we're still getting to the part where we have to add all the forms that we need to add onto our what you call it, onto our transacts off canvas here. Okay, so yeah, I think that's it for the video, guys. If you've liked what you've seen so far, please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And I'll see you guys within the next video. And cheers for now.